Hey guys, Leafy Murdoch here with chapter 141 of The Promised Neverland. And boy, there is someone I really want to talk about at the first beginning, just before we get into the chapter. It's just like we get to see 1,000 years ago, the previous, or people who made the promise, the sort of thing. So we finally get to see what's going on and what's going on with that, basically. And yeah, one of them in particular looks like a male man adult version of Emma with a beard. I don't know if that's a design choice, but I don't know. And there's this other dude with long hair. He has a towel on his face. It's like probably a symbol for Ray. Um, Norman. I don't know, but you know what I mean. But could this be symbolism for the future? We don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not saying this is confirmed or anything. But I'm just saying as like a theory sort of thing. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Basically, at the beginning, we have all the kids and stuff in the little flashback. It seems to be before the time skip. I'm not really too sure, to honest. Yeah, it never really says like these things like where this will have to happen in. And then we cut to Emma. Sorry, I won't go straight away to that, but we do get a silhouette of someone or something. Humans shan't haunt demons, and demons shan't haunt humans. Let us separate the two worlds. And it shows basically the demon and dragon thing with like two people right there. So yeah, and then we cut to see what seems to be like it must be the like age thing doing this thing, like the weird it's aging and stuff. And for some reason, I don't know, it could be it could be just me, but Emma looks like I don't know, it's just she's wearing like to like in a late early 20s or whatever. But as I say, like it, of course you may know, like it's a like what to do with your mind and all that shenanigans. So yeah, she says, "I've come to enforce the promise." Okay, but yeah, she was like, "Oh, that's simple," the demon thing with the dragon demon says, "You must give me a reward." A reward, yes, is what she's been. Then we cut to a flashback. Then we get the demon, just the random demons, and then we see the door again, and then it shows this picture of like I said, the male version of Emma. It seems Ray. I can't remember the name. The blonde one, who gave up her hair at the beginning of the series during the escape. She gave up her hair so Ray can get away. She looks like that. This one. They're like ancestors and stuff of the people. And Norman looks like this, and there's this version that looks like Norman with long hair. And there's the dude that Norman worked with, the one with the like scar across the top of his head. Um, there's another there seems to be a version of him, but there's this, like I don't know, I could be getting mixed up, and this dude at the back is supposed to symbolise Norman, but this guy with a massive hammer sort of thing. So yeah. So basically, we cut back to these people, and yeah, they're basically like loads of soldiers at war with the demons, like I said, like thousands of years ago, and they're all around the corner. And Emma, oh, I was just male Emma, male manly Emma. There are countless casualties today, and like there's just like just talking around, and like just talking about the peace and. So there seems to be like a massive war that happened like thousands of years ago. Like I said, it seems like it's all from like people from like different nations and races coming together to get through the demons as like a stake for humanity. So in general speaking, it's like if aliens are trying to invade their cut in the world, um, all of humanity, despite differences, will reunite to fight this like one goal, if you know what I mean. Just to say that. And yeah, that seems what to be happening. And they're just talking about like what they should do and stuff, and basically come to the conclusion that what we are at in the world of the Promised Neverland, as we know. Like there have to be sacrifices. Some kids, babies, adults, and that sort of thing have to be offered to the demons to, like, you know, um, get to the promised, or like for peace and that sort of thing. And basically, we cut to like loads of panels of like them coming together and like fighting that sort of thing with the demons and their shenanigans. And it's like if you've seen Berserk, or you know, the Band of the Hawks, it seems like that sort of setting, kind of, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it's like, and then they go in there, attack, fight, and then there's this other monster, quite expressive, and yeah, it seems like to be like the main don of all the demons. So the name of the weird demon dude is Duke Lewis, and yeah, and seems that normal. I don't know what has happened to the rest of the dudes. To be honest, hopefully there's 5. I'm not really too sure, but they or this there's the one that looks like most like Norman. It basically says, "I want to meet your king. I would like to make a deal." Betraying his comrades, the start of this tragedy. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm just gonna have a little look now, quick. Sorry to do this while recording, but yeah, that's interesting. Like the one that seems to look like Norman the most, seems to be one to betraying, which is quite sad. I don't want like Norman to go down the road of betraying everyone, and yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm just latching on way too much onto this like theory that I've come up with. Um, so yeah, are these silhouettes? Let me guys know if let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I personally find it very interesting. This is a sign of things to come, maybe in the next couple of next like 20-30 chapters until the end. It's very interesting. I'm very interested to see what's happened in Norman. I don't think Emma's really going anywhere or anything like that, but I think like, yeah, Norman, I don't know, I'm very worried for Norman, and yeah, so, and everyone else, I don't know hopefully everyone's still alive, but next week we'll hopefully get some clarification. So yeah, anyway guys, that be it today's video of The Promised Neverland, chapter 141. It's been your boy Leafy Murdoch. Love you all. I'll be covering Dr. Stone chapter. I've done a Dr. Stone anime review. Golden Experience Requiem came out today in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So yeah, that's fun, very exciting to watch. And Fire Force, hopefully maybe tomorrow or today. We'll have to see. Anyway guys, love you all. See you next time. Peace.